Hello, my educator family. Welcome to Strategy Sunday. I am Carla Boswell-Lewis, and you know that Strategic Educational Consultancy Services, we are on a mission, of course, to empower you educators. We have started our new series for the month of March, where we have been looking at alternative assessment. What is it that it entails, and how is it that you can utilize it as educators to align your students for success? And also, how do you use it to make you that reflective, caring, and compassionate educator as you align your students for success in the classroom? This week, I have with us Mr. Amorkard Brown, Master Teacher in Biology at the Monroe College in Jamaica. He's also the LASCO Teacher of the Year for the year 2018-2019, and recently he received the Governor General's Award for Excellence in Education. What better person to share with us educators on how can we utilize alternative assessments in the classroom, and what are the tips and the actionable strategies that we can utilize to ensure that we are aligning our students for success. So as you listen in this Sunday, I trust that you will enjoy and you'll be able to use these actionable tips for the week ahead.
Hello, my name is Amorkard Brown, a master teacher, and I'm very delighted and happy to be sharing on strategic educational services. Today we want to talk a bit about alternative assessment. Contrary to the traditional or the conventional classroom, alternative assessment can be more effective than formative and summative assessment if used correctly, or effective strategies would have been utilized in its implementation. So what is it that I'm talking about? I am talking about activities such as projects, project-based assessment, critical thinking exercise, and different modes of investigative learning that are not directly supervised by the teacher. Now, these forms of assessment or alternative assessment allow the learner to interact with the knowledge, to interact with the environment, to collect the information, and to present it in the way that they would have understood that information. So they develop a greater appreciation and understanding and willingness and also ownership of the content. And what you will realize is that they will be able to take on the command to present the knowledge as a teacher rather than a student. Now, what best way to allow students to learn but through teaching? The moment they are able to present that information to us as teachers, it is demonstrating to us that they would have garnered enough understanding to be confident enough to present that information to their students. Now we're going to be looking at some of the strategies or guidelines that as teachers we need to pay attention to when we are providing our students with that of alternative assessment. So the first rule is that we should provide our students with a clear guideline. And this is very, very important because students need to understand exactly what is expected of them. And so the project sheet should provide clear guidelines as it relates to what is it that students are required to do. Remember, teachers, these activities are done independent of the classroom. And so when students are at home, they need to be comfortable. You know, they should be not confused as it relates to what is it that they are required to do. And so the project sheet or the assignment sheet should have clear specifications that will guide the students. Secondly, in giving our students that of alternative assessment, you provide them with a detailed mark scheme to show how they will be awarded, you know, a breakdown of the different areas of assessment. Introduction. And if it's a presentation, you may want to look at time management, clarity, evidence of research, voice projection, professionalism, and you try to look at those areas that you want to develop them in, and you will center the marks, you know, in those areas. Collaboration, communication, and all the different cognitive skills that you would want them to develop, you may also want to throw those into as it relates to their ability to interpret and to analyze the information that they would have gathered. And so that is very, very important to have a mark scheme that will allow the students to know how they will get their pay. Yes, this is how we pay our students, through the marks. But I may want to disagree with that, because my next step is to provide incentives for that of your alternative assessments. So what is it that students will get having completed this? So outside of the grades, you may want to think about other forms of incentives, such as certificates, you know, trophies. In my context, I seek sponsorship for students, so they may receive a cash prize for the group, you know, a gift basket, and you may want to see what is it that you can do within your context, within your budget, within your network or association. What is it that you can do to bring to the table that students can have something to work towards? And I know colleagues might disagree with me to say that there is no need for you to go that extra mile. But hear what? We want to motivate our students. And the moment there is a prize, then our students will try to get that motivation to work towards it. You help to push those students who might not find your subject that interested, but through project-based assessment and, you know, problem-solving scenarios, they get to appreciate the subject and they get to do these things on their own. And so these are some of the strategies that you may want to think of as you implement alternative assessment as the main assessment within this crisis as we try to engage our students from home. All right, so follow those. I know they're quite a bit, but bit by bit, you take on these strategies and you will be surprised to see some of the results that you will get in terms of the impact that it would have made on their knowledge. So next time around, I'll be sharing with you some of the projects. I do not have them right now. I wish to share with you, but certainly in another presentation with the Strategic Educational Services Forum or Highlight, I'll be sharing with you in the next episode. So God bless you and keep focused despite the challenging time that we are going through. God bless you, colleagues. All the best.
Thank you so much, Mr. Amorkard Brown, for sharing with us this today on Strategy Sunday. Actionable tips that we can utilize as educators as we empower our students and as we align them for success. Educators, if this video was beneficial to you, or if you liked what you heard, go ahead and like the video. If you feel that there is a friend, colleague, or even a parent who could use this type of information, go ahead and share the video. And if you want to get more videos with this kind of information and just somehow you have not yet subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Remember to continue share your thoughts in the comment sections. It has been going well so far and we continue to empower you. So as you go out this week, please utilize these actionable tips to help you to make the learning experience, the teaching and learning process, fun and exciting for our students. See you on Thursday when we do our Analysis Thursday. Thank you so much, educators. Strategic Educational Consultancy Services on a mission to empower you, educators. Walk good.